Hey, Jason, thanks for joining me today on this episode.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
For sure, my friend. Hey, so, in the media as well as larger companies, this pandemic is a big conversation, obviously. I'm really, really curious, with our customers and with some of the people you've talked to, what is the three biggest challenges specifically around remote workers in a pandemic situation?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Let's see, the three biggest challenges, it changes a lot with everything being so fluid today. But the three biggest ones, if I had to pick them, I would say the first is just kind of the people issue and staying connected. So, how do you make sure your team and coworkers stay connected with each other? So you no longer have the kind of impromptu meetings in hallways. You don't have the break room chats to check in with people. So how do you make sure people still stay connected? Another one is probably just kind of working together on documents. So it can be PowerPoint, Excel, Word, those kind of things. Again, you no longer have the ability to go in and pull somebody to look at your PowerPoint presentation, to look at your Excel document. So how do you make sure people can still work on those without having to email them all over the place and work on different versions of it? Last one probably just be staying organized. Again, it's a shift for a lot of people to start working remotely. So how do you make sure that they're staying busy and doing what they're supposed to be doing? There's a lot of distractions at home, at least in my home there are. So you have to make sure your tasks are well organized and you basically doing your job and doing what you need to do.
That's definitely challenges. I'm actually very curious. You've been at Accudata for a long time, and most of the time you've been remote, right? So, what are some of the features you've used that allows you to kind of better collaborate and work with the teams at Accudata and at our customers?
Yeah, the biggest one I would say is just the video and audio conferencing. So if you can't have that face-to-face interaction, being able to do a video conference is almost as good. You can still see the person's face, you can see how they're reacting. So you still have that kind of personal connection with them. The same for audio conferencing. Just to make a quick call to talk with somebody, you can do that as well. Also, the one-to-one and group chat is interesting. It can kind of be your virtual water cooler, so to speak. If you want to check in with a team member, a coworker to see how they're doing, you have the chat there. You can chat and see how they're doing, how their day's going, or what's going on in their lives. And the same thing with group chat. You can keep in touch with your teammates and kind of see what's going on. So it's no longer just having to be face to face with people. The other one would be I guess the SharePoint integration with Teams is helpful to keep documents organized in one location to be able to find them easily. And also they have a great tool called co-authoring to be able to pull up a document, say on my screen, and then have like Jim in accounting pull up the same document, and we can work in it real time. So I can see the changes he makes, he can see what I'm doing to the document, and just do kind of real time collaboration with it.
That's a kind of cool feature. So it makes me think about, maybe there's a unique way people use Teams, kind of improve the way the business runs, right? So do you have like an example, like a customer using Teams in a unique way that really helps their business?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's really unique, but it was unique for their situation. So this customer, they have, at any given time, they have a large number of projects going on. So they were having trouble kind of keeping track of what's going on in a project, where are the documents for a project, how to collaborate efficiently on projects. So helping them move to kind of Teams and SharePoint was helpful for them because you can create teams around the projects you have going on. And it's kind of a central place to keep your documents. You can have your chat history. So if somebody is new to the team, you can bring them in, they can see what's happening in the project, and just be able to kind of collaborate almost real time to chat back and forth about what's going on with it. So it really helped them kind of streamline their operations and be more efficient with their projects and being able to handle them, and you have a better idea what's going on with them.
Since you have a lot of passion around this, I'm sure you stay up with technology, specifically around Teams and some new cool features they're coming out with. Can you help educate me and the audience on some of these new cool things coming out in Teams?
Yeah, I would say cool is probably relative. You're talking about teams, but some of the technology stuff that I find interesting, we just got at Accudata the pop-out chats, I think last week. I started rolling out to our tenant. A lot of people really like that, the ability to pop out your chat window and have it kind of in a smaller window on your screen and be able to communicate efficiently with that person. The live transcribing of videos is another one. So being able to have a video conference pulled up and you can turn on that transcribing and actually try to do real time of what the person's saying. So if you're in a loud place or even have somebody on a team with a disability that needs that feature, it's beneficial for them. Let's see. Another one is the walkie-talkie feature. I found kind of interesting. So Microsoft gives you the ability to do push-to-talk on your mobile devices.
Hmm.
They say it's kind of designed for frontline and operation workers, but to be able to use your Teams client to do that kind of walkie-talkie feature without having to carry around the old school walkie-talkie is could be beneficial for some people. Another one I found interesting was the real-time noise suppression they're rolling out. So this actually leverages Microsoft's AI to try to suppress those random background noises that happen. So Microsoft actually posted a video of this guy playing with a potato chip bag, and you can see a big difference or hear a big difference in it when he's messing with it when the noise suppression's on and when it's off. So that's just some of the few, and they're always rolling out new features and working on new stuff with cloud technology, which is one of the great things about it.
I'm really finding the noise suppression kind of interesting, right? I think I'm gonna personally miss all the background dog noises, but I'm different.
Yeah.
So, a lot of the US businesses have spent a lot of or invested a lot of money specific to Microsoft 365. I'm sure they're not using all the features and all the applications that come with it. I mean, in majority of our customers you talk to, what applications and solutions could they use inside Microsoft 365 that could really help them further along in their business?
Yeah, so that's the interesting thing as well. We talk to customers that have this Microsoft 365. Most people know Exchange, SharePoint, OneDrive, the basic tools that come with it. But one of the nice things is that Microsoft gives you access to a lot of other tools and applications that a lot of customers don't even know they're paying for. So some of the ones I like to point out to them, just maybe more beneficial. The first one is Power Automate. It used to be called Flow, if you ever heard of that. So that allows even kind of non-tech savvy people to go in and create these kind of workflow automations using this nice kind of GUI or user interface that Microsoft gives them the ability to go through and do. And they even publish templates to be able to go in and do this stuff really easily. So you can kind of take your mundane daily task you have to do, hopefully building some automation around it. Another one is Microsoft Planner. So that's an interesting one, kind of a mini project management tool to be able to go through and create tasks and assign them to different people in your team, and you can easily keep track of what's going on with a nice graphical representation. You can see the progress. People can post attachments in their tasks to see what's going on. Just the easy way to keep track of stuff. Another one would be Microsoft Stream. That's an interesting one as well. Kind of think of it as your own company's YouTube channel. So you can go through and create training videos. You can post content about company updates, even broadcast stuff using Stream as well to your customers or whoever else you need to be able to get your message out pretty quickly with them. Another one, this is probably a little more well known, but Power BI is still a powerful tool that comes with most of your Microsoft licensing in the cloud. To be able to take data from an Excel spreadsheet and a database, just different data sources, and bring that together and make a nice kind of representation of what that data is to be able to take action on it is beneficial for a lot of people.
Well, thanks a lot, Jason. This was very valuable and definitely educated me, and I'm sure the audience as well. So I really appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for talking to you.